Hey everyone, welcome back to another video tutorial, and in this video tutorial of Nearpod we're going to go over how to add activities. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to click on our add slide to make sure that we're back here, and this time we've gone over the add content, we've gone over the add web content. Now it's time for us to start adding activities, the fun stuff, the good stuff. So we're going to go over the first two in this video. We're going to go over open-ended questions as well as matching pairs. So let's begin with open-ended questions. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And an open-ended question is just that, a question that actually has an open field of text for the students to actually type in an answer. So we're going to go ahead and go with a open-ended question, and I'm going to go ahead and add, what is the capital of Alaska? How did that come to be? So there's my question. Now, if this was a math question, they actually have math symbols that you can add now. So if you click on this little function button here, you can kind of browse through, look to see if it's a math symbol that you need to add for the specific question that you're asking. In my case, it's not, so I'm just going to go ahead and click out. But for you math teachers out there, check that out, play around with that. And then there's this resource feature. So if you needed to add a resource to this question, let's say I wanted to add an image of Alaska, I can go ahead and do a real quick search, or I can upload from any one of these services here. I'm going to do a real quick search for, see if I can find something on Alaska, and oh, look at that, that looks pretty cool. And I'm going to go ahead and just add this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and click save. And now I have that resource there. If I wanted to get rid of it, I can delete it. If I wanted to add one of these different ones, I can add a video, audio, a PDF, or I could take them to the web as I showed you in the previous video using the web content feature. So it's pretty cool because you have that web content feature actually built in to the open-ended question. So that's how you actually add an open-ended question. Like always, make sure you save. And let's go to the next one, which is going to be add the matching pairs. So I'm going to go back to our activity. We did the open-ended question. Now it's time to do a matching pairs. So let's go ahead and click on that matching pairs. And when I do that, I'm presented with this simple menu here. I can add some instructions. So I could say match. Whoa, that's not match. The appropriate math equation with the solution. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and add a pair. So I might want to put something along the lines of 4 times 12 equals, and over here I'm going to put the answer, okay, and that will give me 48. Add another pair. I'm going to go ahead and add let's do some geometry. So I'm going to go with a let's go with a pentagon. And let's say instead of some text, I wanted to add an actual image of a pentagon. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Look at that bad boy right there. Now I have a pentagon with the actual term pentagon. And I'm going to add one more pair just for the sake of this here. And I'm going to go with donut. And I'm going to add an image of a donut. Why? Because I can. That's why. All right. Oh, look at that. That's good. That's a good one there. And I'm going to go ahead and choose done. Now I have these 3 pairs. Some of you might be asking, what does that look like for the student? Well, I can always click on the preview. Remember, it can take you to that student preview. And there's our question. The kids can get it out of the way. They can bring it back down. And they would literally click. So they can click here and click there. And as you can see, voila, that's what happens when they get it right. And this is what happens when they get it wrong. So it's a pretty cool feature. And you can really, it's up to you how you use this. They have this timer built in. So let's say that you wanted to actually give them a specific amount of time to match those pairs. You can set that up. However, for this one, I'm not going to. So now you've been shown how to add the open-ended question as well as matching pairs. Play around with those and add those to your Nearpod lessons.